Happy morning, children. Today's thought: education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. Today, we are going to learn about 6th standard social science, the first unit from history. The topic of the lesson is what is history? Do you know what is history? To understand better about history, I am going to ask you some questions. Okay? Tell me now, what is your father's name? For example, I am saying he is Adiyaman. And tell me, what is your mother's name? For example, I am saying she is Sumati. Okay, then tell me, what is your father's father name? For example, I am telling he is Chidambaram. That is your father's father, your grandfather. Okay, then tell me, what is your grandfather's father name? That is your great grandfather's name. Can you tell me? It's little bit hard only, isn't it? Your father may knows. This is the history of your family. Your great grandfather and grandfather, your father and you. Everything is your family's history. Like that, if you want to know about the history of a country, you should know about the people who lived 100 years back, 200 years back, and 1000 years back. That is the history of the country. Now, let's learn the definition for history. History is the study of past events in chronological order. What is chronological order? Arranging everything in order. The term history has been derived from the Greek word historia, which means learning by enquiry. History, that means learning by enquiry. So, if you want to know about history, that should have some evidence. Next, we are going to learn about classification of history. How history has been classified? Prehistory and history. What is prehistory? The period between the use of first stone tools and the invention of writing system. That is called prehistory. And then, what is history? History is the study of past events in chronological order. That is called history. In this period of history, the humans started writing. Okay? Next, what are the sources available for us to know about prehistory? First one, stone tools. Then next one, excavated materials. And the third one, rock paintings. Now, let's see the sources of prehistory. First one is stone tools. Look at the picture, children. Here, I am showing you so many varieties of stones. These stone tools are used by the Stone Age people for different purposes. So, these are the stone tools used by the Stone Age people. From these tools, we can understand what are the sources available of prehistory. Next one is excavated materials. Excavated means the things taken from the earth. See, what are they doing? They are getting the materials from excavation. Look at the picture, children. When they are doing that excavation, they got so many things what are used by the people. From that things, we can understand how the people lived in that particular period. See, these are the things also they got when they doing that excavation. The third one is rock paintings. Rock paintings means the people had drawn or painted something on the rocks what happened in particular period. Look at the picture, children. Here, this picture describes us how they hunt the animals, and the picture tells us how they celebrated their function. See this picture. They are dancing. The painting looks like they are dancing, isn't it? So, from this picture, we can understand that they are celebrated the function and all. What are the sources available to know about the prehistory? The first one is stone tools. The second one is excavated materials. And the third one is rock paintings. Did you understand, children? I hope everyone understood. You must prepare these questions thoroughly. Read the questions and write the answers 2 times as the home test and get your parents' sign. Dear children, eat healthy food and drink plenty of water and take care of yourself. Thank you, children. We will meet in next class.